Hello, Cristian, Laura, Yesica, and me have a good example about a prefigurative social change space. It is defined, as we see in class, as an small-scale idealist model of the world. The place that we choose is Octavio Arismendi Posadas Library in La Sabana University. Specifically, when in that place professors, students, and everyone who belongs to the university meets in the veladas literarias. We think that this place illustrates a good prefigurative social change space because, in analogy with Gurland and Campbell paper, they make community gardening to improve their health and increase their bonds. In this case, the veladas literarias discuss and reflect about different books, and this knowledge wants to transcend to different spaces in their quotidian life. In addition, it could be a prefigurative social change because implying an small scale empowerment with the topics of some books that deal with actual issues like xenophobia with foreign people and utopic politic model, eradicate prejudice, and so on. Now we are going to explain the material, relational, and symbolic dimensions of this space.
Well, as we see in last class, material dimension allude to cognitive resources, knowledge, skills, and physical health that each one develops through different activities. In this case, these veladas literarias. Reading helps in the progress of a self-criterion and improves the knowledge of a person. Beyond these things, this knowledge can be applied every day and can help to another person who needs a support in difficult moments. Moreover, even if it does not seem like it, reading helps to physical health. Servadas in 1999 talked about the bibliotherapy, in which books helps ill people to improve their quality of life and give pleasure when the patient is in hospital. For example, if in the veladas literarias everyone read books like Wonder of Raquel Palacio, this can give self-esteem and take awareness of the other's reality. Last but not least, this knowledge can raise up a conscientization, like Paulo Freire said, and this takes us to understand our reality and take into account the variables that affect our community development.
Regarding this university space, it is appropriate saying that it also has a relation dimension, given that it is a space that allows the support and cooperation of its members and also allows each of them to feel belonging to a place without not having to change his personality and or behavior. Following this space allows for people's union of different hierarchical positions in the university and contribute to mutual health because it allows to express the skills of each person, which encourage cooperative and integrative work. In this type of space, it's permitted and promulgate the right communication where people can count each of their goals and expectations and they will feel supported by others. This site makes people who come to him feel like a family and they achieve an effective social integration with others.
Okay. In relation to the symbolic context, students who attend veladas literarias can have several positive meanings about their participation in this space. This space can represent a challenge to leave traditional schemes behind and accept diversity, because they read different stories from those which they were accustomed and knowing new styles and authors. It can represent also a holistic way of seeing different aspects, given that they generate a new perspective about a book by listening and accepting the opinions of others, as well as the opportunity for their opinions and criticisms to be heard. Mention their agreements or disagreements about something. Therefore, also it can represent a space that increases self-esteem and self-confidence. In the same way, this space can symbolize a motivation to fulfill commitments such as acquiring the habit of reading in different contexts and the opportunity to show their aptitudes, either reading ability or the ability to debate and argue, which could be rejected or not recognized in other spaces. Finally, this space can be seen by the participants as an activity to entertain and reduce the stress of university life.
For all the above, the veladas literarias can be considered as space that favor the prefigurative praxis, considering that this space carry out a practice in which people are interested in reading and sharing opinions with their peers, in where is reflected in a small scale an ideal society that can achieve little change by creating healthy cooperative relationships to achieve goals such as getting and reading interesting books and making agreement taking into account the diverse opinion of the veladas literarias assistants. By this way, they could put in words something that they cannot say in other contexts, show their attitudes being listened or recognized and acknowledge their achievements are some example of this.
Therefore, although people don't participate with a political intention, small changes can be generated in their daily lives. For example, a student who is very shy in their classes or in their social relationships can develop social skills discussing with the other members of the club and thus feel capable to mention this point view in other contexts. Finally, we think it's important that this type of activities in this place be carried out more frequently into this community, specifically with people that don't have any voice in the La Sabana University community, because as Werlein and Campbell said, it offers new ways of being that address problems the participants themselves identify as disempowering or challenging.